I'm happy to share with you a powerful breath practice called 3-part breath. This practice can be used at any time, but I like to use this breath when I feel anxious or overwhelmed with the challenges I'm facing. It's also helpful to energize myself if I feel low energy or even seasonal depression that can come up with the winter blues. The breath begins in the lowest part of your belly, which helps to soothe anxiety and bring power to our will, balancing our fire. It gently moves the breath up to our heart and towards the throat region. So it's a beautiful practice that I hope you will find relaxing, grounding, and also empowering. To begin, I want you to lie down on your back, preferably with the knees bent and supported with a pillow, allowing the legs to gently sprawl to the sides and the low back to be completely comfortable. Place a pillow or rolled up blanket underneath your head. You may consider covering up with the blanket, either covering up the entire body or just placing the blanket over your hips or lower body. Make sure you're warm and cozy and ready to begin this healing session. Close your eyes and allow your hands to gently rest on your abdomen. Let the elbows rest down along the sides of your body. Allow your body to surrender to the earth, to the ultimate nourisher, the mother. Allow your body to feel heavy, grounded, held tenderly, cradled gently by the earth below you. Allow the bones of your legs and arms to begin to sink down. The bones of the spine, from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of your beautiful head, to soften and release into the earth. From this place of earth connection, allow the breath to deepen. Just notice the breath streaming in and streaming out. Honoring the sacred breath that moves us beyond the mind. Allowing us to access our inner wisdom, to activate our inner physician. Now allow the eyes to deepen, to draw inward towards the middle brain. Allow the tongue to rest at the upper palate and your inner gaze to move towards the heart. And grow a feeling of gratitude for all events and experiences that have unfolded in your life. The shadow, the light. Allow that feeling of gratitude to fill the entire heart center. You may visualize a rose-colored light emanating within and through the entire heart center. Here, plant an intention, a deep desire that you have. For some of us, it could be to be steady, to feel loved, to express our creativity. The more specific, the better. And plant the seed of this desire in the center of your heart and allow it to be nourished by the rose-colored light and the feeling of gratitude. As we move to the 3-part breath, we practice a 3-part breath with an intention to bring into manifestation our deep desire. And at the same time, eliminating any of our resistance and blocks to its manifestation. So allow the breath to deepen in the belly. On your inhale, breathe into the lower belly, filling from the pubic bone to the lower ribs, counting to 2 or 3 seconds. Exhale, releasing the belly down towards the spine. Inhale, breath flows into the belly. Exhale, breath leaves the belly. 10 rounds, we'll breathe simply into the belly and out of the belly. Inhale, hands rise as the belly fills. Exhale, hands lower as the breath leaves the belly. Gently repeat. Breath in, breath out. Gentle practice. Breath in, breath out. Practice with compassion. Don't force the breath, but begin the exhale before the ribs begin to expand and lift. If you are someone right now that is struggling with anxiety, I recommend that you continue with the belly breath practice for the remaining of the session. If you are comfortable with belly breath and you are able to fully breathe into the abdomen, then allow the breath now to begin to move upward towards the rib cage. Move your hands to rest softly on the ribs. As you breathe in, allow the breath to fill the space between the ribs as if you are breathing into the armpits. As you exhale, feel the rib cage lower. Breath in for 3 to 5 seconds. Exhale, breath out. 3 to 5 seconds. As you advance, your breath will grow, perhaps up to 12 to 16 counts. No forcing, no struggle. Wise progression. Breath in to the middle of your torso, expanding the ribs. Exhale, allowing the breath to descend. Breathing into the solar plex, the center for taking action, honoring your will. Exhale, letting go of any resistance or fear around connecting your power to your heart. Breathe in, allowing the rib cage to lift and expand outward like a balloon filling. Breathing out, letting go and adding an occasional sigh. Continue with this practice for the next minute and a half, breathing into the center of your core. Solar plex and ribs fill with breath. Before strain comes in, allow an emptying to occur. Continue with this powerful breath practice. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Feel free to make any sound, any natural sound needs to be released as you exhale. If your breath is at least 3 to 5 seconds in the center of your body, you can allow the breath to come up more fully to the upper chest. Otherwise, practice compassion and continue to breathe into the middle torso. Bring your hands softly up to rest on the upper chest, fingertips resting on the collarbones. On your inhale, allow the breath to fill from the heart center to the collarbones. On the exhale, allow the chest to soften and the breath to leave. You may notice that the chest feels more restricted. It's perfectly normal. The key is to relax and to not force in any way. With ease and compassion, direct the breath to whatever capacity you can to fill the heart. No forcing or pulling. On the exhale, let the breath descend and the heart soften. As you breathe in, bringing in compassion and love. And as you breathe out, letting go. Just continue. Now allow the breath to adjust and notice your natural rhythm. Feel the breath just breathing on its own, automatically. Feeling the space that resides within. Peace that resides within. Now we bring all three breaths together like a gentle ocean wave. You'll begin by breathing into the belly, then letting it move through the rib cage, expanding into the armpits, and then all the way up into the collarbones. The exhale, the wave will move down and complete itself fully. I'd like you to try to breathe in evenly. So if your natural breath count is 6, let's say 6 seconds, you'll breathe into the lower belly for 2, the side body for 2, the heart and collarbones for 2. Then you'll exhale through the chest, solar plex, and belly, all descending down. This will take a few minutes to find an easy, smooth transition. We'll work towards a same wave. So inhaling first, the belly lifts, rib cage expands up into the collarbones and chest. Exhale, allowing the breath to leave the chest, solar plex, and belly. Continue to find a same wave. Inhaling for 6 to 8 seconds. Exhaling 6 to 8 seconds. Smooth out the transitions between the low belly, solar plex, and heart. Smooth out the exhale. There's often resistance, sometimes right at the solar plex. If you're feeling that, you can take one hand and gently rest the fingertips right at that junction and allow space and opening to connect the breath to this wave. It's important that the top of the inhale has no strain, no pulling or holding. Once you reach the top of the inhale, release any tendency of holding or forcing and just surrender to the exhale. The breath will balance over time. If you practice with compassion, with self-acceptance. Imagine a gold or rose-colored light moving from the tip of the tailbone on inhale all the way up to the upper spine where it meets the base of the head. And on the exhale, allow a gentle descending of that light as the wave moves back down the breath moves back down to your base. Inhale, light and belly fill all the way up to the collarbones. Exhale, breath and light descend softly, moving down to your base. Allow this practice to continue to unfold. Now release the practice and let the breath again return to a natural rhythm. Notice how you feel inside. Bring your awareness to your physical body and feel your body relaxed, fully supported by the earth and by your surrounding space. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And in your mind, honor this sacred connection, connecting your will, your power center of the abdomen, to the heart. And just take a moment to feel the important connection of these two centers of your body. Your will, your fire, and your heart. Heart represents your dharma, your calling, your need to fulfill your destiny. We place our hands here. We ask that our will be used to create fulfillment of our highest calling. We end by bringing in gratitude as we began and flooding both centers, the belly, heart, both palms, with the feeling of gratitude. Thankful for our life, our friends, our family, all those who support and invest their precious energy and time into our development. Thankful for those who challenge us to grow, to forgive, and to transcend. When you feel ready, slowly begin to move your body in a very tender way, moving your fingers and toes, stretching your spine long, opening your eyes, and coming back.